So for today's video, we're gonna get into emergency money with Navy Federal. For those of us, if you are human, if you've ever ran into a situation where you had an unexpected car repair or unexpected medical expense, or you thought you had money in your account that you really didn't have, then this video is for you, because we're going to talk about how Navy Federal protects you. First things first, Navy Federal has 3 types of coverage that will protect you from emergency situations such as unexpected travel, medical expenses, car repair, and miscalculation of funds that you may not have in your account. The number one product that they offer is called the Savings Overdraft Transfer. So what this does is it covers your overdrafted account by moving money from a linked shared savings account to your checking account. What does that mean? If you have a savings account and a checking account attached to each other, if you have overdrafted your checking account and you have $500 in your savings account, they will move that money from your savings to your checkings to cover you so you don't have an overdraft fee, right? So with this type of protection, your coverage is free of charge. Your membership shared savings account is linked when you open your checking account, so you don't even have to ask them to do this for you. It's automatically linked when you open the checking account, so it will automatically protect you. You also must have enough funds in your linked shared savings account to cover the full transaction. So let's just say this. Let's say you overdraft $1,000 and you only have $500 in your savings account. It will not protect you. So you must have the equal amount in your savings that needs to go into your checking for the protection to kick in. Also, it does not cover debit card authorizations. Okay, so that's the first coverage that they have available to you. Number 2, I talked about this in my previous video, Navy Federal. So if you have not had a chance to go check out the previous video, it will be linked here so that you can find out how to get $180K in funding with Navy Federal. So we're going to talk about the second option, which is the Optional Overdraft Protection Service, or it's called OOPS. OOPS for short. Now with OOPS, it covers overdrafts from checks, ATM withdrawals, ACH transactions, automatic bill payments, and debit card transactions. So unlike the savings transfer, OOPS protects your debit card transactions. So this is what OOPS does for you. It gives you a $20 fee for each overdraft. You have a maximum of 1 overdraft fee charged per day. 30 days to bring your account balance to positive. You use it if there's insufficient funds in the savings for overdraft savings transfers. There's no fee on transactions of $5 or less, or if your total overdrawn balance is less than $15. Total overdrafts limited to $500 plus fees. And there is no credit approval required for this product. So they will not pull your credit for you to get OOPS. So I actually have OOPS on one of my accounts, and it actually has never had to be used, but it's insurance, and it makes me feel good to know that if by some chance I accidentally overcalculate what I spend in my checking account, I have OOPS there to protect me. So last but not least, the third product that they have that I also mentioned in my previous video, which was the $180K funding play with Navy Federal, is the checking line of credit. This protects your checking account from overdrafts and denied transactions. Okay, so what this does for you is it's coverage for large and unexpected expenses. So car repairs, so medical expenses, so unexpected travel, funerals, whatever that may come up that actually exceeds $500, this checking line of credit will protect you. 2, it has low interest rates ranging from 13.9% to 17.9%. Also, there are no per item overdraft fees. Also, it's used to cover insufficient funds before an overdraft savings transfer is used. So what's the beauty in that? So if you have money in your savings account and you really don't want them touching your savings, they're going to kick in this checking line of credit first before that savings transfer account. So it's very, very, very important to understand that if you're a person who your money fluctuates up and down, you may definitely want to apply for this checking line of credit. Now, one thing I will advise you of, they do pull your personal credit to determine approval for this product. So you can get denied for it. It's not a guaranteed approval. And another thing about this is it is just like any other line of credit. Every time you use it, you are charged interest. So be aware of the fees that are associated with that. Anyone who is a human living on this earth can run into an emergency. So I would suggest that you have one, if not all three of these protections if you are a Navy Federal Credit Union member. If you like the video that you just seen, please watch this video over here, or you can watch this video here.